I'd like for you to meet Ivy. You wouldn't know it now, but Ivy's life used to be terrible. The Humane Society of Missouri's Animal Cruelty Task Force rescued her from a hoarder back in December of 2017. Ivy lived with 100 other animals in absolute filth. She had been crammed into a tiny, filthy crate. The floor was covered in trash and feces. Ivy was missing fur. Her teeth desperately needed cleaning. She was hungry and afraid. Some of the dogs Ivy was living with weren't as lucky. If the Animal Cruelty Task Force hadn't saved Ivy from that horrible place, she could have died there too. The day Ivy was rescued was a second chance for her. The Humane Society of Missouri staff made sure Ivy and the 100 other rescued dogs and cats rescued that day had clean bedding and nutritious food. Soon their bellies were nourished, their infections healed, their past growing more distant. They would never have to suffer again. Now, all Ivy needed was a forever home.
You want to go inside? This is Ivy, and I think you're going to like her because she's really sweet, and she's not gonna bite you or anything. She's just gonna be nice to you.
We saw Ivy online. I went over there to meet her. At first they thought that she may be a little bit nervous, just given the circumstances that she'd been through at Bates County. But she came into the room and jumped up on my lap, kind of like she is right now, and just snuggled in. And when she did that, I knew that she would be a good fit for our family.
I was really excited because we had all been asking for another dog for months. Our whole family kind of had to fight over who got the whole poppy. It's just overall better that we have two dogs.
Well, Ivy and Poppy are pretty good friends. They immediately started playing and sharing toys, and they've even tried some new sneaky behaviors too. They've both just learned how to climb up onto the table and look for crumbs. So we've had to kind of keep an eye on them, but it makes us laugh that they're so funny together.
Well, it's fun to have two dogs. Sometimes they play tug of war, so sometimes I like to come and tug with them.
The kids are really good with the dogs. They'll take them on daily walks. They also like to take turns feeding them, and everybody, of course, wants to give the dogs treats.
I like when she cuddles up with me. I like when she jumps up on everybody when we get home from school. I even just like to see her just cuddling up in a blanket. I really wish she could sleep with me because she never wants to wake up, neither do I, so I think she'd be good with me.
The Humane Society is so important because they've done so much to care for these animals and look out for animals that have been through such traumatic experiences. We're grateful to the Humane Society for giving her a second chance and allowing us to bring another pet into our family.